These are the one characters to rule them all. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Lord of the Rings characters. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the characters that appear throughout the whole Lord of the Rings cinematic universe, including the Hobbit trilogy. Remember, we're sticking to the films though, so our apologies to all the Tom Bombadil fans. A spoiler alert is also now in effect.
That was good. Let's get another one.
Number 10. Legolas.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
This Sindarin elf is the prince of the woodland realm of northern Mirkwood, and possibly the best archer in Middle-earth.
Do not think I won't kill you, dwarf.
Attending the Council of Elrond at the behest of his father Thranduil to deliver a message about Gollum's escape, he joins the Fellowship of the Ring when it becomes clear that Sauron's forces are on the move.
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
From there, along with Aragorn and Gimli, he continues to fight the good fight even after he's separated from Frodo and Sam, assisting through Rohan, fighting in the Battle of the Hornburg, and ultimately the Battle of Pelennor Fields. A tireless fighter with sharp vision, Legolas is an invaluable member of the team.
I think it's affecting me.
Number 9. Galadriel.
Will you look into the mirror?
What will I see?
Lady of Lothlorien and a guardian of the Golden Wood, this elf queen is one of the most beautiful and powerful Eldar in Middle-earth. What's more, she also bears one of the 3 elven rings of power, Nenya, the White Ring.
And if you do not find a way, no one will.
Since she was born before the First Age, she's been around longer than almost anyone else, and her knowledge and wisdom is therefore unrivaled.
Do not be afraid, Mithrandir. You are not alone.
While in younger days she was ambitious and commanding, by the Third Age, in which Lord of the Rings is set, she uses her power to oppose Sauron, helping to form the White Council, and during the War of the Ring, she aids the Fellowship. Gifted with telepathy, she's one boss queen you do not want to piss off.
In place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen! Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn!
Number 8. Frodo Baggins.
Must I do?
Our main character throughout the bulk of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This mighty little hobbit is the adopted nephew of his cousin Bilbo Baggins. Like the One Ring itself, Frodo proves that even the smallest holds the greatest potential, because what he lacks in stature, he makes up for in bravery. After inheriting the One Ring from Bilbo, and making it all the way to Rivendell, getting stabbed by the Witch King of Angmar in the process, Frodo presents the ring at the Council of Elrond. When a fight breaks out over what to do with the ring, it's Frodo that steps up and volunteers. Despite the great danger, and the obvious toll it takes on him throughout, Frodo steadfastly sees his mission through.
I'm glad to be with you, Samwise Gamgee.
Number 7. Bilbo Baggins.
My precious.
So this is where Frodo gets his personality. The Baggins clan used to be quiet, respectable hobbits. But imagine if this pipe-smoking, ring-stealing dude had not accompanied the dwarves on their quest to burgle a dragon.
We do not want any adventures here. Thank you. Not today.
Pretty much the entire narrative is set in motion when Bilbo decides to walk out his front door, changing Middle-earth forever.
I'm going on an adventure!
The titular hobbit of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings prequel trilogy, Bilbo is as brave as he is clever. Not only does he outwit trolls and win a deadly game of riddling, he's also able to banter with a dragon and live to tell the tale.
The tales and songs fall utterly short of your enormity, O Sméagol, the stupendous.
Leonard Nimoy was right when he sang that Bilbo's the bravest little hobbit of them all.
Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all.
Number 6. Boromir.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
The eldest and clear favorite son of Denethor II, and the Steward Prince of Gondor. This brave warrior is a son of Gondor and unwaveringly proud of it.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
Growing up near the border, he perhaps knows better than anyone else in the Fellowship the true threat of Mordor and the power they're up against. Having already fought the battle for Eastern Osgiliath alongside his brother Faramir, who, despite their father's blatant favoritism, respects and loves his big brother, Boromir knows there's a lot at stake. However, his determination to protect his city at all costs leaves him vulnerable to temptation.
Forgive me. I did not see. I have failed you all.
Nevertheless, after attempting to steal the ring, he redeems himself by giving his life to protect his friends.
I would have followed you, my brother. My captain.
Number 5. Gollum, also known as Sméagol.
Leave now and never come back.
After killing his cousin and best friend Déagol, the store hobbit Sméagol descends into madness and becomes the creature known as Gollum, so named for his hacking cough. After Bilbo Baggins escapes him in the Misty Mountains, taking the precious with him, Gollum becomes obsessed with getting the ring back. Although not truly evil, he's a wretched character nonetheless, and garners the pity of both Bilbo and Frodo. Remarkable for being the second longest serving ring bearer, Gollum is also regarded for his traveling and tracking abilities, which rival even those of skilled rangers. He's definitely one of the most unique characters in Middle-earth.
This way. Going to follow the lights.
Number 4. Éowyn,
I fear neither death nor pain.
Shield Maiden of Rohan and younger sister of Éomer, this lady is not afraid. Having already been forced to take care of her uncle King Theoden, who was both sick and under the control of Saruman, Éowyn was itching to prove herself when the War of the Ring began.
You do not command the others to stay. They fight beside you because they would not be parted from you.
Fueled by her family's trademark bravery, she dons armor and secretly sets off with the army. When the Witch King of Angmar attacks the fallen Theoden, and all other riders flee, it's Éowyn who takes care of business.
I will kill you if you touch him.
Later, while they're both recovering from their various battles, she meets Faramir. Sharing a talent for kicking ass, they eventually marry and become the Prince and Lady of Ithilien.
I do not believe this darkness will endure.
Number 3. Samwise Gamgee.
Going to Mordor alone. Of course you are. And I'm coming with you.
Who doesn't love this amazingly brave hobbit? Frodo's most loyal friend, he's one of the few in the Fellowship who never gives up hope.
I can't carry it for you. But I can carry you.
The moral center of both the Fellowship and the story as a whole, Sam continually reminds everyone of the good in the world despite all the evil around.
There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for.
Coming to his friend's rescue more than once, he's earned a quiet life. So even though he was a ring bearer, albeit very temporarily while saving Frodo from Cirith Ungol, and he had the option to sail east with Frodo and the elves when they left Middle-earth for good, he opts to stay in the Shire, at least for the time being.
Well, I'm back.
Number 2. Gandalf, the Grey and the White.
You shall not pass!
Like many of the protagonists, there's more to this wizard than meets the eye. Prior to the events of The Lord of the Rings, Gandalf was a Maia, an immortal spirit named Olorian. However, when Sauron first rises to power, he's sent to Middle-earth to stop him. Wandering for centuries among the elves and free people as Gandalf the Grey, he joins the Fellowship of the Ring as a mentor and protector.
Blather, you fools!
After dying in his fight against the Balrog, he returns as Gandalf the White to continue the good fight. A semi-divine, sword-wielding, pipe-smoking old wizard, Gandalf truly is one of a kind.
It cannot be.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Toss me. What?
I cannot jump the distance, you'll have to toss me.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind.
You have no right. No right to enter that mountain. I have the only right.
Number 1. Aragorn, also known as Strider.
You draw far too much attention to yourself, Mr. Underhill.
Son of Arathorn II, he is the true king of Gondor, destined to bring peace to Middle-earth. Raised by Elrond in Rivendell, He only learns of his true ancestry as a grown man. At the advice of Gandalf, the wizard freshly returned from a little adventure concerning dragons and dwarves, Aragorn becomes a ranger, assumes the name of Strider, and begins to live in the borders near the Shire.
Who will defend them if not their king?
He is only doing what he thinks is best for his people.
When the time comes, he makes sure to be there when the new ring-bearer needs him. A born leader and master swordsman, he's able to overcome temptation and fear in his quest to reunite Middle-earth and defeat Sauron, ultimately to be crowned King Aragorn II Elessar of the reunited kingdom.
This day does not belong to one man, but to all. Let us together rebuild this world, that we may share in the days of peace.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.